Welcome back, everyone. As more research emerges, we learn more about the critical link between gut health and hormonal health. Powerwoman Claire Brown joining us now to talk about this, along with a special guest joining us via Zoom. Claire, thanks very much for joining us.
Yeah.
This is the one of those things I don't know anything about, but we were talking earlier, but you are what you eat, and diet is very important to how we live our lives.
Well, I think you probably know a little bit more about this than you think, Bob, and that's okay. So I love doing Power Women segments with Bob. It makes me laugh so much sometimes. And we're going to talk to the fabulous Meg Green. And Meg is a women's gut and hormonal health specialist. And all she deals with is women's guts and their hormonal health, and there's a connection between the two. And so welcome, Meg. Thanks so much for being here today. Hey.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and so, you know, we actually connected because I went into the Power Women group and said, hey, I need a lot of help. Something's not right. And everybody recommended Meg Green. You need to look into this. And as we get older, things change. And so tell us, Meg, what is the connection between our gut and our hormonal health?
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people think of our gut, you know, pretty much just as our stomach. But the gut is the full digestive tract. So it starts from the mouth and goes all the way to the rectum. And there's trillions of microbial cells that are in there, and that's taking in nutrients and processing them and then deferring maybe harmful agents. And there's good bacteria and bad bacteria. And we have good bacteria, then we're healthy and thriving. But when we have that bad bacteria or maybe good bacteria in the wrong place, then we're going to have an imbalance. And when that happens, it's mainly due to stress or lack of sleep, maybe eating foods that you have a sensitivity to, consuming sugar, processed foods, the unwanted fats, and alcohol, of course. And when we have that imbalance, we're going to have inflammation. And it's going to disrupt our hormones. Our hormones, of course, affect all systems of the body. And so things like your estrogen. Estrogen's regulated in the gut. And when the gut has that imbalance, we're looking at things like PCOS or fibroids, endometriosis, infertility, even breast cancer.
I know.
The gut lining also is where our thyroid hormones are getting activated. And so when that activation's not happening, we're having slow metabolism, hair loss. You know, yeah, what were you saying?
So, Meg, you know, recently I had referred a friend to you out of state and a client, and she was having all these issues that you're referring to with her female system. And you changed her diet, and then it completely changed her. And so it's like we almost have cracked the female code, if you will. And so what are some things that women can do to be proactive to prevent this in the future?
Definitely. You want to limit your sugar, alcohol intake. You want to make sure that you're getting a lot of sleep and rest when you need to, decrease stress when you can. Of course, you want to find a good probiotic, and what works for you, Claire, might not work for me. And so you want to work with someone that's going to find that balance. And when you find the right probiotic, you want to feed it the right way.
Awesome.
Lots of anti-inflammatory foods and fruits and vegetables to get those antioxidants in. Those are all great things that you can start doing now.
Thank you so much, Meg. And how can people find you so they can ask more questions or even have a full workup of their own?
Yeah, you can find me at meggreenrd.com. You can also email me at meg@meggreenrd.com. And how about if you mention Power Women, I'm going to throw in 20% off for everybody that mentions that.
That is amazing. Thank you so much. So appreciate you being here today. See, Bob, there's a little more that you knew than you probably thought.
I tell you what, learn something new every day. And now that's all. I'm done because I've learned a great deal. Claire, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you, Meg.
We're back right after a quick break.